Alrighty, we are trying a build here, and the whole purpose of this build is to slow everything down. So, I was talking with my buddy about, what is that, Scourge Hook, Gift of Pain. And he asked, is this any good? I'm like, not really, but it gave us an idea. Now, what if you pair it with Thanatophobia, Dying Light, and Sloppy Butcher? Basically, four perks that really start to slow down like any gens that the survivors start doing. And I thought it'd be a good idea to do this on the pig, because her power is already a slowdown one. You see how fast I just put that on? So these two add-ons are basically makes getting the bear traps off, going through whatever they put their arms in those things and try to get it off. It makes that take way longer. So by itself, this is already a pretty mean build of like add-ons, because these can get you head pops more than normal. On top of these perks that their whole purpose is to slow everything down. I don't know why that Cheryl is trying to kill herself here, but I want to see this build in action, and I'm not letting her do that just yet. So she actually kind of cucked one of my Dying Light tokens, so I'm not too happy about that, but I'll let her keep going. So yeah, the idea with this is use these perks, build these perks, have them just slow everything down slowly. And I'll be honest, I tried this. This is actually my second time trying this. The first time I tried this, the first couple chases lasted so long I couldn't really get any momentum there going. This one, the Cheryl, is kind of helping me out. My point is, this isn't like the best build because it doesn't have like corrupt intervention or like all the stuff you would typically want to use. But if you can get a nice early game roll in here with this, then ideally you can just grind the whole process of them doing gens to a halt. Notice a lot of games I upload to, at least with Pig, are on the game. As much as it is filled with pallets, it does seem to help out with their stealth if I'm looking for somebody. Any dead hard? Nope. No dead hard. But yeah, if you're facing a pig and you see him slap that on your head that fast, panic. That means get this thing off like ASAP. But yeah, Gift of Pain, what does that do again? It's he throws one on a hook, they get off, they get healed, and then they do everything a bit slower until they get injured again. I haven't run into it very often, so I don't know if, because they do have boons, I don't know if it's still in effect after you hit them, so they lose the effect and then they heal again. I think it only acts once. But I wanted to try to find something just to get this to be useful. Probably could have dashed around that, but... Teabag. Yep. And it's a styptic. But yeah, my concern here is more just spreading the pain. Get that Thanato value. And I don't know if you noticed there, but Dying Light, it's every time you hook a survivor, unless it's the obsession. So, I don't really like Dying Light because it's kind of annoying with that. Leon is... If it was like the Jill Valentine, that would be actually great because she seems to be one of the better chasers. At least with that styptic play. But Leon, he's a little bit derpy. So I kind of have to actively try to keep him alive. just to get value out of Dying Light. Looks like Leon got lucky and got his head trap off. Cheryl is not as lucky. Beautiful. Now the Meg's trap is going to be active. So we got 2 people injured now, so we got something out of value. Dying Light's still pretty low, as I'm sure. Sloppy Butcher, even though they have boons, it still like delays them just a little bit there. More than out of value. You're not dying that easy. And then, yeah, the pain one. So it's going to take them a while to heal. And if they heal, it's going to slow them down on gems. And if their friends keep getting hit, then Thanato's going to do its magic. So while this build does you no favors in the beginning for getting the ball rolling, if you are able to get the ball rolling, I can imagine this is a very, very annoying build to go against. Why the pig is she already makes people do other side objectives that aren't gens already, that helps slow things down even more. Other good killers for that, you know, anyone that gives them like objectives like Pinhead, or the Onryo if you're starting to stack up their Condemned, although that one's pretty quick. But in terms of killers that have side objectives, I feel like Pigs is probably the best. So I could kill Leon right there, but I don't want to because I'm trying to get some goddamn value out of this. Oh wait, he still has 1 hook left. My bad. Get some Scourge hook value here. I don't remember that part in Saw where Jigsaw needed to make a bunch of pallets, but he sure has a lot of pallets in his factory. Another boon. Where are we going? Thankfully, no pallet here. And another boon. So yeah, with Dying Light, I haven't gotten like a bunch of hooks with some of them because I didn't want to kill the Cheryl. And when I hook the Leon, I don't get Dying Light. But now, if I hook Meg or the Jill, I will start to get more Dying Light value. But holy crap, is it a very it's a very temperate perk. Just gonna guess you have a DS for me. So I don't feel like eating Jill's DS, and I don't feel like cucking my Dying Light value. So now it's Dying Light. But yeah, notice how gens aren't really flying here. Maybe that could be also because they're slugged, because that is also another good way to just delay the game. But they got a decent start on me, but now now things are just going slower. Another factor to consider too is the sheer amount of boons they keep throwing up. I think I'm gonna kill you now, Cheryl. No, maybe not. So I keep hitting them, and they keep running to boons, I'm guessing, and healing up. So it just keeps slowing it down even more. Yeah, look, there's not even like a Gen 99 or anything. How this could have gone wrong. I'm chasing somebody and they just throw pallet after pallet after pallet. At that point, I'm just screwed. Oops. Yeah, they seem obsessed with healing themselves. I don't know why she stopped and healed. Like, what was that? What was that going to accomplish exactly? This is going to be a close one. I hate this. I hate coming from this side to get this hook in. I think I just barely made that. Thankfully, that gave me another stack of Dying Light. So now Dying Light is probably starting to make a noticeable difference. Oh, there's another boon, of course. I played a little bit against Dying Light. It's not super common, but if it starts really rolling, which isn't too common, a lot of times it's usually wasted because it's hard to really get that ball rolling, especially if the obsession is like a weak link. But if you can get the ball rolling with it, as a survivor, you really start to feel that difference there. Generators just like crawl the progress on them. Alright, I'm not finding anyone. This is a nice little map for Pig to do her thing. Home field advantage, I guess. Oh, this one has some progress. Oh, hey, Jill. It's a nice tea bag you gave me earlier. How's that working out for you now, that you're styptic? Get that silly bitch down in the basement. And probably kick this just to keep progressing it. But yeah, part of the fun I kind of have with this build is that hey Leon, it's like no matter what decision they do, they're like always there's always a penalty for it, you know. So if they're trying to heal, there's Sloppy Butcher penalizing them. They stay injured, there's Thanata penalizing them. They do heal, and Gift of Pain penalizes them. And then as I build my as I start hooking more and more of them, there's Dying Light to penalize them. On top of that, I get you down, now you got a head trap. You got a head trap with the crate and box of gears, so it's going to take you quite a while just to get that off. I'm ignoring Leon because I don't really care for him. We get another hook with Meg, that's another Dying Light stack. Boop. She spun me pretty good there. Just barely made that. Looks like the Jill healed herself, but I hooked her in basement, so unfortunately, she's not really going to be feeling Gift of Pain. But Dying Light is at 6 stacks now. Did you guys touch this? Yes, you did. Try to bait, like, sometimes for lockers, if you just walk up to them, look like you're about to open them, sometimes they'll panic and just jump out. Nope. Now, if she didn't make the rescue there, I was going to hide by that room and see if I could hear noises again, just because I kind of assumed she was still in there. I wanted to use my stealth to wait. Nice pallet throw. Oh, wait, you got body blocked. Where's that teabagging? I missed the teabagging, Jill. Come on. Come on, give Miss Piggy here some teabagging. And she went downstairs. Yeah, I'll be damned, they got a gen done. It's weird, when you have a bunch of pallets and a styptic agent, you're pretty confident, but I kind of miss that confidence now. Well, they're all on death hooks, so I'm not going to get much more gift of pain value, so I don't care about losing that hook. Nice flashbang. And yeah, at this point it's kind of just wrapping up loose ends. The game is pretty much over here. Who knows, maybe the Meg could pop some gens real quick, or something, but I kind of doubt it at this point, just because now Dying Light, when it does get powerful, like now, it kind of overtakes what the other perks can do in terms of slowdown. So you can see there the Dying Light icon just went away. Does that deactivate it? I'm not sure if it deactivates it. I mean, it kind of looks like it's deactivated, but I'm guessing you have to keep it going just to get them, or no, you have to keep the accession alive just to get it to stay valuable. What a dumb fucking perk. Alright. Gonna wait it out here and try to hear which way she comes. Oh, she actually healed herself. I don't know if that was a boon nearby, or I don't know, or she had self-care, but looks like she's waiting. Now, I'm actually going to use this opportunity to just, like, sneak away from her, not get up immediately, because I don't want her to know that I left, but sneak away and find the hatch. And there's hatch. Now, I'm actually just going to skip ahead here, because a whole lot of nothing went on. As you can see, endgame, and I kept patrolling both doors, and I guess she just didn't want to make a move. Maybe she found a key and she was looking for the hatch, but anyway, not super exciting, so that's probably about 2 minutes I just cut out there. Yeah, you kind of tell, I guess, once they got down to 3 gens and I was starting to build things up, it just kept them busy, healing and slowing down and just basically grinding the game down to a halt. Anyway, give this build a try sometime, see how it works for you, and send me a link if you do it. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed, and oh wait, let me look over this real quick. Yeah, 3 freaking circle of healings. 3 circle of healings, nice. That Jill did have a DS. Anyway, take care.